Hello students, welcome to Sosin IAS Academy. History optional faculty Srikanth here. Today we are going to discuss about the inscriptions. Inscriptions are the part of archaeological source. So let's discuss in detail about the inscriptions. Inscriptions are considered as the first important source to restructure the history. And the study of inscriptions is known as epigraphy. Study of old writings is known as palaeography. What is inscriptions is anything written on hard surface like on seals, on bones or on copper plates, etc. It is considered as inscriptions. The earliest, the first inscriptions are issued on the material called stones, after that copper plates. And the earliest people, the first people who issued the inscriptions in the India is the Harappan people. And that inscriptions are undeciphered. Why they are undeciphered? Undeciphered means unable to decode what is the meaning of it, unable to understand what is the meaning of it. Why the Harappan inscriptions are undeciphered is they issued the inscriptions in the pictographic script. That is, they issued the, they issued the inscriptions in the script called pictographic, consisting about the pictures. The script consisting about the pictures, it consisting about the picture, each picture may denote a sound, a thought, an expression. So we don't know, and that is the reason Harappan inscriptions are undeciphered. And the next thing is the first deciphered inscriptions in the Indian history are the Ashokan inscriptions by James Princept, who is a British archaeologist, which is written in the Brahmi script in Prakrit language and which is dated back to 3rd century BC. And the earliest inscription, that is the first inscriptions are issued in the language called Prakrit language, which belonged to 3rd century BC, and after that they used the language called Sanskrit from 2nd century AD, and after that in the region language from 9th century AD issued the inscriptions, belongs to the, when it comes to the language. Based on the information on the inscriptions, overall inscriptions are classified into 3 types. One is Edicts, which is also known as Rajagnas, and the second one is Prashastis, which is also known as eulogies, and the third one is Dhanashasanas, which is also known as land charters. What is edicts, also known as Rajagnas, is this inscriptions consisting about the, which convey the royal order, that is the royal proclamation, that is it is the orders of the kings, and the one and only ruler in the entire Indian history who issued the edicts is Ashoka. And next thing is, when it comes to Prashastis eulogies, it consisting about the glorification accounts of the kings on the inscriptions. That means these inscriptions contain the information with regards to the wars, victories, titles. So when it comes to example for the Prashastis, that is eulogies, Allahabad inscription issued by the Samudragupta, who belongs to Gupta dynasty, is the best example for the Prashasti inscriptions. Next, the third one is Dhanashasanas, which is also known as land charters. These inscriptions consisting about the land donations, that is land donations to the Brahmanas or land donations to the Buddhist monks, land donations to the Jain monks. So these inscriptions contain the information with respect to the land donations, and the majority of the Dhanashasanas were issued on the copper plate inscriptions. The best example for the Dhanashasanas, that is land charter, is Pune copper plate inscription issued by Prabhavati Gupta, who is the daughter of the Chandra Gupta II, a very popular ruler in Gupta dynasty. And in this Pune copper plate inscription, Prabhavati Gupta mentioned about the land donations to the Brahmanas, and she further says that land donations to Brahmana, that is Bhudana is Mahadana, that is if you donate a land to a Brahmana, it is considered as a very noble act, it is considered as a very highest duty. When it compared to the even aboda, even aboda annadana or vidyadana. And she further says that in the inscription, if you donate a lands to the Brahmana, it leads to sarva kara bhara vimukta, that is sarva, that means all, kara, that means works, bhara, sins you committed, vimukta, that means relaxed, relieved. That means if you donate a land to the Brahmana, whatever the sins you are committed in your entire life will be exempted, relieved. Okay, and for the inscriptions, the government of India in 2023 came with a project called Bharat SHRI project, which is, the acronym is Bharat Shared Repository of Inscriptions. The main, the main goal of this project is to create a digital epigraphic museum with 1 lakh inscriptions. The target is 1 lakh inscriptions should be digitalized format, it will be stored. That is, it is a repository project. And the project is set up, I mean to say the headquarters setup is in Sarlajing Museum of Hyderabad, and the nodal agency for this Bharat SHRI project is Archaeological Survey of India. Thank you. And from November 8th in the next month, we are going, Sosin IAS Academy going to conduct a workshop with respect to the history optional course, and from November 18th history optional course will be start. Thank you.